What's going on, everyone? It's Nina Infinity. Welcome to my channel on this Friday. It's Good Friday, it's Good News Day, and it's the day after Thanksgiving. But for me, I'm going to be celebrating tonight my annual Friendsgiving. Since I've been in Mexico, I've introduced the tradition of Thanksgiving to my Mexican family and my Mexican friends. And we have decided, and more people are joining this year than ever before. We're going to have a massive Friendsgiving and it's going to be super fun. We've been getting the food ready. That's why I'm a little bit late today. Just been doing the running around, the Thanksgiving running around and craziness that happens when you're doing food prep and all sorts of planning and, getting together and all this stuff. Yesterday, I was planning on playing video games and I didn't because I had to go to the mall and buy a beautiful outfit for tonight. And I got my nails done. I'm getting ready for Christmas. Look at my nails. It's all Christmassy. Can you see this one? It's got a snowflake on it. Well, it's got two snowflakes on it, but you can't really see. And then I got my eyebrows done. And that was a really cool experience because it was done by a man. And I didn't know men could do eyebrows really well, but apparently they can. So I feel fantastic. I just wanted to let you guys know that. I hope you're doing well as well. And I hope you had a very, very happy Thanksgiving to those of you who are in America. And of course, the UK crowd and the other people that are from elsewhere don't usually celebrate Thanksgiving. It's just another Friday for you. But I hope that you're doing well wherever you are. It is the festive season. Next week, I will be removing this setup and it's gonna be all Christmassy. It's gonna be great. I'm probably busting out the Christmas tree tomorrow. That's what I usually do the day after Thanksgiving. I put up the Christmas tree and the Christmas lights and get ready for the holiday season. It's my favorite time of year, especially in Cancun, where it's finally mild weather and very, very enjoyable. It's not, hellish, and it's hellish elsewhere, like where I used to live, like in Canada. It's like a frozen wasteland, but here it's beautiful. So I'm like, yay, it's time for this, the coolness and all the good stuff. That's just fun. Real quick before we get into the show, first of all, I just want to say hello again and make sure you guys smash the like, share the stream. We are live on across 3 platforms: Twitter, YouTube, and Rumble. Speaking of Rumble, what's up, Rumblers? We got a Rumble rant really early on from Mr. Braz Monkey, who is a very brazzy monkey, sending in a Rumble rant before the show started. So thank you for that. Happy Thanksgiving to you and happy Black Friday. Leo toast to the Japan Fund. Thank you, sir. You're so brazzy. It's been good. Okay, let's see. Thank you for that again. And then David Morris just sent in a member message for 21 months. Thank you. He says, got me lesbian juice, got me juju beans, got me mungs. This is a family show, David Morris. I don't know what you're talking about, but bad. This is a family show.
Hey, phrase.
Wait, I have one more.
Stop it. Get some help.
I wasn't expecting that from you, David Morris. Bad, naughty. Thank God. 200 Watt Studios for $2. Coming in and clearing that up a little bit. Thank you for the $2 to say happy Friday. Thank you. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday to everyone. Oh my gosh. My goodness. The spice is flowing today already. And it's been not even that long. Not even that. We're 9 minutes into the show, people. Okay, Western civilization. How long has Nina been using this background? My background has been only around for the month of October and November, because it's fall. It's fall. Hey, what the heck? Look at this. Oh my goodness. Hello. Nick, what's up, man? For $20, that's happy Thanksgiving, Nina. I hope you and your family are blessed beyond expectations and desire. Man, it has been a minute since I've seen this dude. How's it going? I hope you're doing okay. I know you've had a really rough year. Hopefully, the new year is better for you. Thank you. I hope you had a happy Thanksgiving as well. And just, moving forward, all good things. All good things, Nick. Thank you very much for the super chat. Very, very nice of you. What? I think this is the first time he's ever stopped by the Good News Show. But it's time. He needs it. He needs the good vibes. You need the white pills. You're in the right place. I will white pill you. I will give you hope again when no one else will. You are here. You are in the right place. Uh it's been something. Okay. All right. I will. Oh man, that's blast from the past almost. Definitely good vibes. Good vibes, Nick. Good vibes to all. Good vibes to all. This is where all are welcome. Republican, Democrat, middle, centrist, whatever you are welcome here to be white pilled because this is where we talk about good things. All good things, all of the cute animals and good humans because they're still out there. I have my next story will prove that. You just wait. And then speaking of good humans, here's a 200-watt studios for $2 saying it's snowing here, but I hope it's warm where you are. Oh man, it's the best weather right now where I am. It's the absolute best. This is the best time of the year in Cancun. But I do miss snow a little bit, like especially during Christmas, like just especially Christmas Day. Can't not love a white Christmas. Um, Sir Adro says, "Hey Nina, I like the cut of your jib. Whatever that means. It means you like me. It means you like me. You really like me." Thank you. If you like the cut of my jib, you know what else you can do? You can subscribe to my alternate channels, which I have two of. I have one. This is my main channel, but this show is going to be moving at some point to my Good News channel, which I just created. I'm starting from scratch, people. That's what you got to do. Sometimes that's what it takes. And so I'm doing it. I've started a Good News channel. It's pinned in the chat. I'm the pinned comment thingy. It's there. It's also in the description. I also have a gaming channel, which I'm planning on gaming more on so that I can keep this zone for spicy stuff like what David Morris sent earlier in the chat. So at some point when we get enough subscribers to the alternate channel and it just becomes its own thing, we're going to move this show over there. So you want to definitely go subscribe. I've been putting daily doses out on there. And it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. That's goals for the next year. You got to start thinking about goals for the future, goals for 2025. I got these two channels. I'm going to build them. You're going to help me. We're going to do it together. So there you go. There you go. I thought it meant that. Yes, I like you. You're cool. Well, thank you. I like you because you like me. All right. Enough messing around. We've got stuff to talk about. Like I promised, we've got good human news. And since it's Thanksgiving, we're going to start with some Thanksgiving stories. I'm sure more will come out next week because you know how news takes a minute to catch up. But this is already one. And it's a lovely one. So here we go. We're gonna talk about this one. What's going on with this? Hold on. What's going on with my tabs? What is going on with these tabs? I'm confusing myself already, you guys. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I think I did it right. Yes, here it is. Okay, perfect. The article is mail carrier sees man fall and rushes to help. Now he's spending Thanksgiving with them as a family, because that's what happens when people come together in a weird, kind of almost tragic circumstances. When something traumatic happens and you stick by each other, you become family. Usually that's what happens. So here we go. We're gonna listen to this story.
Hello, post office. Is there an older gentleman out that lives here?
Yes.
He fell down the road there.
Yeah.
He face planted actually.
I was just on my regular route. I came across a guy, saw him in my rearview mirror. I saw that he was starting to lose his balance a little bit. He eventually did fall and took his tumble. I just immediately threw on my lights and I did a U-turn and I got to him as quick as I can, kind of making sure he was okay. There was a lot of blood everywhere. Got some neighbors.
Horrible.
They went to their car, got, napkins and just whatever we can to get the blood kind of to clean it up some.
I remember coming down the sidewalk towards my house and walking the dog.
Terrible.
I had a street bag in my hand and it fell out of my hand. I bent over to pick it up. And at the same time, the dog lunged forward because he saw a squirrel or something. And I lost my balance.
Why'd you do that?
I didn't have time to put my hands out and I kind of conked my head on the grass and I was trying to get up and Jalen's telling me, just stay down. You might be hurt.
While we're doing that, I'm asking him, what's your name? Where do you live? He let me know, gave me his address, and I just shot right down to his home. And
Hello, post office. Is there an older gentleman out that lives here?
Yes.
He fell down the road there.
Jalen very professionally, very politely said, is there a elderly gentleman that lives here? I said, yes. And he let me know that he had fallen. And so I so appreciated him. Number one, coming to the door to get me. Number two, waiting for me to come down to where he was at and helped us get him into the car and made sure he was okay. And my daughter's a nurse. She got here and took a look at it, checked him for a concussion and said, I think we're okay here.
Could have been bad.
Daughter reached out on Facebook so we could somehow thank him, and we got his name Sunday morning right away and got to meet him Sunday at his apartment, and we connected. We just connected, all of us. And I said, your family, what are you doing for Thanksgiving? Right away. My daughter's family and
He's coming over.
His family, from what I understand, talk daily. They've gotten very close. So he's coming to Thanksgiving with his wife and little baby. So we're looking forward to it.
New family, 100%.
Yes, 100%. We wanted to reach out and just give him a hug and say thank you. Things could have gone so much worse.
It's kind of a bad thing this is how I got to know Jalen, but in a good sense, it's a good thing. James another friend.
I'm
Yes,
sure
you
that'll be a
did,
day
sir.
that we can all just sit our phones down and just reflect and love on each other. And, that's what the holidays are all about. So we'll definitely kick it off to a great start.
Oh, I love the holidays. That's exactly what the holidays are about. Good vibes, good people, family, friendship, all the good things that I love about this world and needs to be amplified, which is why I do this show. I absolutely love stories like this. But there is definitely a lesson to be had in this story as well. Be careful, people, especially now when, like, 200 Watt Studios is saying it's snowing here. It's snowing here. You got to be careful out there right now. Watch your step. If you're taking the dog out, be extra careful just in case the dog sees a squirrel and then decides to bolt for it. You got to be careful. My husband almost fell the other day. And I was like, it takes your breath away. He saved himself, so he didn't fall, but it was slippery and he almost bailed because it was raining really hard. And then he on the grass. So sometimes it happens. Freak accidents happen all the time. Be extra vigilant and don't fall down. Don't fall down because it could be bad. It could be bad. 201 Studios for another $2 says, now that's a special pickup. Oh, it's the kind of pickup you want. Oh, that's okay. You'll get it soon. Spike Insanity says, Nina's Barney. I love you. You love me. We're a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too? I can't believe I remember that song fully. I hope you enjoyed it, Spike. You didn't even pay for that. I love you. Oh my God. Hey, it was there. It was there. It had to be done. I'm here to entertain. I hope you're entertained. I hope you're entertained. This guy from Rumble that just showed up is like, I'm never coming back. I don't know what that was, but I just show up in this chat and I'm not coming back. Thank you. Oh my God. You're too good for the YouTube game. Be a little mean. Oh, it's not in me. Not on this show. Not on Fridays. Maybe on Wednesdays. Oh my God. 200-watt Studios for 5 says, you need to play the turtle sax video after that song. Okay. Since you paid to see it. Oh my God. You guys are gonna clip that, aren't you? Wow. Okay. Doc Brewski says, hey, good seeing you on Jack last night. Yeah, thanks. It was I think it was time. Anna invites me all the time, but I'm like, it's so late. I'm sleeping. I'm on my PJs. I'm not going anywhere. And last night I also kept the camera off because I was like, it's over. The day is over, people. The day is over. I can't like put on the face and the hair and I can't like no. So but thank you. I was happy to be there, especially to talk about Thanksgiving and pie. I had to go. I had to go. And I love Anna. And she's so pregnant. How could I say no? How can you say no to a pregnant lady? She's so pregnant. She's about to pop. It's amazing. Okay. Next story. It's also about giving. I love this time of year. I love all these things. Here we go. Local graduate delivers 120 new sneakers to middle school students in need. What a Chad. Dude's a good human. Fantastic stuff. Let's watch it. Yay, I don't have to read.
Holiday season draws near. Some kids and their families may not be fortunate enough to afford different items that their peers have, like sneakers. Well, there's a program in Du Bois that helps provide students with brand new sneakers. And Keegan Robb.
Okay, side note, this dude totally reminds me of like some news anchor from like the 1950s. Like he just looks like, I don't know, he just looks really old school. I love it. I love how old school he looks.
Bobby has those details.
It's a special day for a special delivery. More than 120 shiny new pairs of brand name shoes. An act of kindness that all began with a story the superintendent shared about a student whose shoes were being held together with duct tape.
She told me that story. I was so moved by that story. I was like, I got to do something with sneakers at the Du Bois School District. That would be fantastic. It's right on my alley. I love shoes anyway. And that's how this whole thing started, was just off that story.
Now Matt Reed delivers sneakers to the Du Bois area middle school every year.
One of the coolest things I think, about Matt is the fact that he is a graduate from our district, and he is 100% committed to paying kindness forward. And I believe that's why he does, everything that he does for kids.
Using a passion of his to touch the community that he grew up in.
We see a tremendous change in the kids, from their spirit to their energy, to their positivity and just their outlook on their day. It makes a huge difference knowing that someone cares about you.
Sneakers that give a confidence booster to kids with new kicks.
I think that what I take away from it is just knowing that we're doing the best that we possibly can for our community. And then I'm also contributing to something that I feel very passionate about, which is sneakers and sneaker culture. And then also wrapping that into our work that we do here in the Du Bois School District.
In Clearfield County, Keegan Robbie, WTAJ News.
Oh, yay. Thank you for that news. This, Brandon, the anime guy, this is from Du Bois, Pennsylvania. Du Bois? Pennsylvania. You were asking in the chat, where is this from? So that's where it is from. What a wonderful dude. Nice guy. Doing good things. Good things. What's up, the oldest gamer? Good News Friday. Yes, it's Good News Friday. Smash the like, people. Smash the like. If you like the good news, if you like the content, smash the like. We have so much more to talk about. Hey, the Tweaky kids over on Rumble just sent in $1. Says, I like this time of year too. Same way Barron Trump likes his suitcase. What? I don't know what that means. What's with the suitcase? I mean, not on this show, no politics, but that's an interesting thing that you said that I'm gonna have to look into. I don't know. I don't get the reference, so I'm gonna have to figure out what that means. But thank you for the $1 on Rumble. The $1 Rumble rant. Thank you. Then we have more good news. I mean, this is amazing. This is a bit of a longer story. So settle down, grab a coffee. It's a few minutes long. We don't usually cover like really long stories, but you know what? This one, I feel like it needed it. So we're going to grab a coffee, grab a drink, whatever your fancy is, and settle in, because we're going to talk about a really good human that got a reward for doing good human things. 201 Studios for $5 is the community can be touched by you, but don't touch the community. Okay. Okay. Danielle T grabs a milkshake. Ooh. I like milkshakes. What kind of milkshake? I hope you say chocolate, because that's my favorite. Here we go. Woman who gives free rides to people in need is gifted a new car by a stranger. What a cool story. This is the cool human, the good human that the story is about. And we're gonna talk. We're gonna listen to this story. Here we go.
It's Monday, and that means it's time for Begno's America, where we find the heart in every story. Hey, y'all, it's David Begno. So it's election eve, and we have been hearing about how divided we are as a country. But this story...
Okay, so this part, I mean, it's a little political, but that's just his intro. So forgive that. Sorry. But, you know, it is about not being divided. So that's good.
Flies in the face of all of that. It is actually a reminder of how united we are.
We are
especially
united.
Around the idea
this is true.
Of helping our fellow man.
This is true. There's way more good humans out there.
Hi,
David. So many good
is. Good to see you.
You too.
You might remember Lynn's story. We introduced her to our viewers 6 months ago. This Fort Worth retiree started giving free rides to people who she met on the neighborhood app Nextdoor.
Okay.
First was April Goodwin. April needed help getting to her medical appointments after being diagnosed with ovarian cancer.
Oh, that's
Shortly after she started helping April, she started driving Kevin Horrigan, who is blind. Kevin needed a ride to work 3 days a week.
Lynn's like a little angel. She really is.
Viewers were amazed that Lynn was willing to help out complete strangers, driving them around even though money was tight for her, gas prices were high, and her car is not in the best shape.
One time, her car broke down and she goes and flags down somebody in the middle of traffic to get me to my chemo.
And that was the third time in 3 months that Lynn's car had broken down. So it got us thinking, what could we do to help get Lynn's car fixed up? One of our viewers was so inspired by Lynn that they took action in a way you are not going to believe. More on that in a moment. Moritz dealership in Fort Worth agreed to help us pull off a big surprise for Lynn.
Quick change of plans.
Okay.
We're actually going to take you to a dealership in Fort Worth that we found, which is going to take a look at your car and fix anything that needs to be done.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, that's so nice.
Tires, oil,
So nice.
anything that needs to be done, whatever it is, they're going to take care of it.
Okay.
Okay?
They're gonna do it. They're gonna fix your car by turning it into another one.
So 22-year-old car and almost 100,000 miles.
Just drive up ahead, and then the service is right there. There's some guy named David who they told us to find.
Your
Gotta
Lynn's
find
story.
David.
We're going to take care of you good. When you're done, this is going to be like new.
Okay, we're not really
It's gonna be
fixing the
like
car.
new.
And he doesn't really work here. But remember that face. From there, we picked up Kevin and April for what they thought was just a lunch to catch up.
Oh my God. Is that guy wearing a Fred
It's
Flintstone
been
shirt?
6 months since we've seen you, and you're still driving them.
Of course.
Where do you drive them to now?
I drive April to doctor's appointments, and I take Kevin to work because he's still working 3 days a week.
Lynn's help is more important than ever. 6 months ago, Kevin was diagnosed with breast cancer and is starting radiation treatments.
Oh my God, that sucks.
April, who had ovarian cancer, is now in remission.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Well, now we're headed back to the dealership because remember that guy? Okay, here's who he really is. David Kelleher. David owns David Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in suburban Philadelphia. He is a household name there and has been for more than 20 years.
Good human.
But he's not just a car dealer. David's a humanitarian who gets a lot of joy out of giving back.
And they're all going to have the best
I love
Christmas
people
ever.
like that.
Get ready for this.
Okay, wait. Before we move on,
What's
we
up?
need to all appreciate. We need to appreciate this man's shirt because that is that is really awesome. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go.
Ready for this.
What is this?
What's this? Oh my God.
Checked out pretty good. Cleaned it up, and it's like new.
Oh my God, y'all.
Lynn, I don't actually work here. I'm from Philadelphia. I'm a
Okay.
car dealer in Philadelphia. And I saw your story. This is your car.
She's just like, just give me a hug. Just give me a hug.
So wait. It only gets better. So not only is he giving you a brand new car, but he's also
Paying the tax and tags for you. Giving you an
'Cause I
extended
can't.
warranty.
Oh my God.
I'm going to put an oil change package on it. I'm going to pay your insurance every year for you.
That's a
Help you out
lot.
with the difference.
That's
So that you
amazing.
can have full coverage on this car.
This woman, who is never without a word to say, was speechless.
Aw, she's like, no words.
go look at your new car.
Lynn was amazed.
You're going to have to figure out what the name of the car is.
The White Knight.
The
The White Knight. You already got it.
White Knight.
Done.
I love that.
There it is.
It's a perfect name.
It is a good name.
To know that I could help somebody in such a way that's been helping other people. You know, I get so much out of it, David. Now she's going to be safe. It's going to be dependable. She's going to be able to help other people. I told her she's got to expand her portfolio of people that she helps.
Well, no, you don't know this, but at lunch she was telling us she brought 2 girls to school who didn't have a ride because their parents weren't available, and she delivered something to someone who needed. Also, people she met on Nextdoor.
I mean, Lynn is such a dear heart. She's looking for people to help.
Yes.
And that's who I want to help.
Thank you.
Love you, brother.
Yay.
I'm just in shock and I don't know what to do, frankly. I'm just blown away by this extreme generosity.
What are you going to do with your new car?
Well, I'm going to take April and Kevin to their doctor's appointments and / work and continue to look
I
for
want
people
that
on
shirt.
Nextdoor that need a ride.
love that Lynn story. So since that happened, Lynn wrote to David and said, I am now helping to tutor children. She said, I had my first appointment. I drove there and I was able to do it because of my new car.
So many layers to that story, and David is here.
Yes, David Kelleher.
Oh, there he is.
Sweet human.
I was just talking about it. Round of applause. You know what, David, just come over for a second.
Yeah,
you know
come
what's so cool about this story?
Come here.
Not only did you give her a new car.
What's up, David? How you doing? That was
You could have
awesome.
given her a used car with low mileage.
Right.
But you gave her a new car and covered all those things. Bravo.
Yeah, that's the best part of about the story is that he didn't just give her the new car. He covered the taxes and like the payment for the car and everything and the insurance. That's that's a lot. That's a really great big help because those new cars, they cost a pretty penny, especially when you insure them. So that's really kind. Exactly, 200-watt studios. Wow, he pays the taxes on it. That's unheard of. Exactly. It's like, when you get a new car from someone, it's almost like, oh, thanks for the added expense. Like I'm really glad you gave me a new car, but now I can't afford it. But in this case, she could totally afford it now because he was paying for the taxes and the insurance and everything on it, which is really a kind thing to do. It's fantastic. I love those kind of stories. Good humans everywhere. By the way, the gentleman over on Rumble, California Cater, decided not to leave and instead says that I'm a cool cat. Well, thank you. I have a really cool cat. Her name is Yuki. She's our mascot. I'm going to have to address this one. Sir Adro says, honestly, though, who watches these shows? They're so fake. I worked in TV for years. These folks are phony as fook. Well, I only watch these shows for this show because I never used to before because I didn't think I needed it. But some of them are fake and some of them are not so fake because especially like shows like this, people actually send in emails and stuff like that recommending who should be chosen and why they should be chosen. So while there's production involved, so yes, like she knew, for example, that they're going to give her a car. Like there's stuff that's prepared and they get them signed contracts and stuff like that. But what she did is also real. Like I don't know if you know what I mean. Like she was picking up people with the app. She was driving them. So there's production involved, but it's not necessarily that the story is fake. The story is just embellished for the camera and for the show. But not that like she's a fake person that's not actually driving people around. I don't know if you know what I'm saying. But that guy has to make a show on Good Morning America. So, he makes it a little bit like embellishy. So like, it kind of feels fake, but it's not quite fake. So that I don't know if you get what I'm saying. And either way, though, like I like covering those kind of stories just because I feel like we need more of them and less like, oh my God, we're going into World War III. That's what this show is about. I try to do the best I can by vetting the stories to make sure they're real. For example, this next story, we talked about this lady last year because she broke another record. This is a crazy story. Remember the Canadian grandma that broke the Guinness World Record for the longest plank? Well, she's broken another one. Grandmother breaks second world record with 1,575 push-ups in an hour. That's this lady here. If you don't remember, we're going to watch her in a second. But man, this lady is just a machine in the best ways. And, she says her inspiration are her grandkids. She wanted to do this because of her kids and her grandkids. It's really cool. Certainly not a fake story, this one. And we're going to watch the video here of them interviewing her from Global. Here we go.
Mother of 5 and a grandmother of 12 has just broken a Guinness record for push-ups. Have a look at this.
Wild.
I did hundreds a day. I fell in love with doing push-ups just like I did planking. So I just kept rolling with it.
That is Donna Jean Wild from Welling, Alberta, breaking the record for most push-ups in 1 hour by a woman. She completed, how about this, 1,575 push-ups in 60 minutes back in September. The record has just been officially certified. And Donna Jean joins us now here on TMS to celebrate. It is good to see you. Congratulations. I know Carolyn's shaking her head. I am as well. I mean, I think this roughly works out to about 25, 27 push-ups per minute to break the record. Were you always good at push-ups?
Well, I've always loved to work out my whole life. And it kind of developed when I broke my first Guinness World Record for the longest time in an abdominal plank. So I did lots of push-ups in that training.
We talked
and when
about that
I was
last year.
doing about 500 push-ups a day in training for planking, I just thought, wow, I should maybe roll with this, because I really found that I loved doing push-ups.
Oh my God, Donna Jean, who loves doing push-ups? Could you feel your arms by the time you were done? What did you
Somebody
lose
who loves
feeling
doing
in your
push-ups.
arms?
That's
crazy.
Well, I feel like it's kind of like any other exercise, like if you're a runner or something, you kind of reach a point where you just get another boost of energy. That's what I feel like.
Right.
Wow.
Absolutely. Well, listen, we mentioned off the top, you got 5 kids, 12 grandkids. You were such an inspiration, I'm
amazing.
sure, to them and to all of us. What's their reaction to you being a 2-time Guinness World Record holder?
They are so wonderful. They're my kids are actually the ones, my husband or my children, who pushed me into the Guinness kind of thought. But my grandkids are such great cheerleaders. They're doing push-ups and planking. They send me little videos. Grandma, I can plank this
They're
long.
gonna
I
be
can do
healthy
this many
kids.
push-ups. And they've been there to support me and cheer me on.
That is amazing. And I don't know if we mentioned it, but we just got to let everyone know. The planking title, you held a plank for 4.5 hours.
Is that all?
That's it.
Okay.
That's all.
That's
Oh my gosh.
insane.
So
We talked
amazing.
about that last
Congrats
year.
on both titles. You are definitely the strongest grandmother around. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Oh my goodness. Well, first things first, I need to address some comments in the chat.
Now is the time to enjoy
Keely
life.
Chow. Who else was it? I saw you. 200 Watt Studios. Shane G. All of you. Bad people. Bad humans. No, bad. All of you get one of these.
Stop it. Get some help.
You had to be called out. Bad. My goodness. David Morris, thank you so much for the 5. Says, have you seen Lawrence of Arabia? It's one of my favorite films ever. If not, I highly recommend it. You know what, David? I saw that movie many years ago. It might be time for a rewatch. I haven't watched it for many years. It's been a long time. But you know what's so cool? And I love the fact that you brought this up, because one of the regulars in this chat, who's been missing for a minute, his name is Ian Soforth. And you know where he is right now? He's there. He's there right now. He's in the desert. Here, let me see if I can share this story with you, because I've been following him on Instagram, and it's quite amazing. He's in the desert of Arabia right now, exploring, because he's nuts. In the best way possible. I'm trying to bring up this thing so I can show you guys this story here. So he's in the desert. Unfortunately, some of his stories have expired, so I can't show you like at the actual desert right now because he had it on yesterday. But here's one saying, I was not expecting to see this, and I'm so stoked to have come across the actual steam train from Lawrence of Arabia. So there he is. How cool that this is on on topic, that you brought this up. He's there. That's what he's doing. He's hanging out in the desert of Arabia. That's brave. I love you, Ian. If you're watching, stay safe, buddy. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? We got 200-watt studios for two. Says my ex pushed me into Guinness. Okay, 200-watt studio. That was good. That was funny. I don't have a drum. I don't have a drum sound, so I'll just give you the. That was good. That's funny. A fun fact, says Shane G. Saudi Arabia has more sand than people. Thanks, Shane G. That was cool though, right? That was cool. Okay. Next story. We have this other really cool story to share here. There we go. Might have to move tabs around. Now, I thought this was going to be a CPR story. It's not a CPR story, but it's still horrific. Thank God these people were there and were able to help this woman. Virginia woman credits CVS staff with saving her life. That's this woman here who was in a really bad. She had a really bad allergic reaction. We're gonna watch that story right now. This woman saved her life. This woman and some other woman saved her life. This is crazy.
Well, tonight, a Virginia woman says she is lucky to be alive after a severe allergic reaction, and she couldn't breathe when it happened.
Yeah, and now she's crediting her life to employees at her local pharmacy who helped before the ambulance arrived. DC News Now's Ben Dennis joins us with more on what happened. And Ben, you were there to capture this heartfelt reunion.
Indeed, it was a very emotional day. I was there to capture the moment Brooke Fulham shed tears in front of staff at her CVS pharmacy in Fairfax County. She said a vaccine administered offsite prompted a severe allergic reaction. Oof. She said that she's so grateful for the staff who helped. They say they were just doing their job.
I remember gasping for air laying on the ground. I'm on the ground in the pharmacy going,
Nightmare.
Brooke Fulham wiped tears from her eyes Tuesday, thanking Sangeeta Saw and Emily Bowie at a CVS in Burke, Virginia. Just
Thank
one
God
day
they
after
were
a
there.
severe allergic reaction that she suspects was from an allergy vaccine administered off-site.
I wanted to say thank you for y'all's quick reaction because y'all helped save my life.
She retraced her sprint to the pharmacy counter where staff had used her EpiPen, called 911, and kept watch over her. Monday, she had just left there after picking up her son's prescription.
So I get to my car and I actually get in it and then I open up the visor and that's when I looked at my face. My face was completely swollen. It was in that split moment I went, I can't breathe. All I thought was, well, if I don't get somewhere where there's a lot of people, nobody's going to know what's happening. Nobody's going to understand.
She could have died in her car.
I want to die in the street.
I think the timing was good that you can, I was not panic really. I was strong at that time.
Fulman and her mother grateful to walk away from the experience together and grateful
Thank
for who was
God.
behind the counter.
God has a plan. Her heart is there for Christ, and I knew He was going to be taking care of it.
I was
Aw.
in good hands.
Oh, she's pretty.
I was in good hands.
Good hands indeed. CVS staff says that the pharmacy manager on duty at the time, that was Bao Tram Cook, she was there to help Brooke yesterday, even though they told me that helping people is just part of the job. Brooke thinks that they deserve to be recognized for what she calls a life saved. Ben Dennis, DC News Now.
Fantastic. Fantastic stuff. Good people doing good things in the right place at the right time. DL is getting in on DL. Disappointing.
Stop it. Get some help.
You guys. I mean, they are all very pretty. I'm not gonna lie. They were very, very beautiful women. I understand the appreciations. I also I really do. And yeah, it's tough. It's tough when you have an allergic reaction like that, especially to a vaccine. Ouch. That sucks. It's like you're trying to get better and it's like whoops. Oh no. KB, thanks for the $2. Says, I like your shirt, Nina. Is that an anime character? Oh, KB. It's not an anime character, KB. She's the anime character. Yes, her name is Sailor Moon. Hold on. And she fights evil by moonlight and winning love by daylight. Never running from a real fight. She is the one named Sailor Moon. She's also on my cup right now. See? There she is. With tuxedo coming summer. She will never turn her back on her friends. She is always there to defend. God, I love Sailor Moon. She's so great. She's great. Isn't she fantastic? Can you guys tell I used to watch that show? Just maybe a little too much. I remember Sailor Moon and her little short skirt. Yeah, well, she does have a short skirt. It's a mini skirt. The mini skirt and the boots. I don't know that one. I don't know that one at all. Oh, thank you. I've actually been taking lessons recently because I feel like I love singing, so I started taking some lessons and I've learned some interesting things. And I've learned some interesting things. Yeah, I don't usually watch shoot. I mean, Sailor Moon is a classic. It's just one of those I've read all the manga. By the way, like the Sailor Moon, like the new one, Crystal, I didn't get too into it. I was like, the 90s one was better. Even though the Crystal one was like more close to the manga. It was actually basically the manga. I still like the 90s version. I think it's just because I'm a nostalgic weirdo for that show. I can't, I couldn't really get behind Sailor Moon Crystal all that much. Well, like it was okay, but I was just like the 90s version's everything. I think it was more like the music and all like the 90s feel of the anime just is so much better to me. I mean, of course, other people probably feel the same way. Now Spike Insanity is singing, I think Gilligan's Island. I can't sing this. I don't know the song. If I know the song, I'll sing it, but I don't know. See, I knew Barney. I loved Sailor Moon. I know Sailor Moon's great. She was the best. I mean, can you guys tell that I love Sailor Moon? She's a champion of justice. She's all about hope and justice and turning evil good, fighting for love. Come on, she is like literally me. You know what's weird? I used to dream about I promised myself I wouldn't get political on the show, but this is a funny political thing because as many of you know, I'm from Iran. So when I was a kid, when I came to Canada and I was like, I got introduced to Sailor Moon, I used to dream about going back to Iran and like being Sailor Moon and like turning all the ayatollahs good, like turning them into good humans, like turning them away from the dark side. And like I would literally like imagine it like going there and like being like using the wand. to turn the Ayatollahs like good. Like, you're gonna give us women's rights. Oh, dreams. Oh, what dreams are made of. Those good times. Yeah, I was cute. I was a cute, the cute dreams of an 11-year-old. My goodness. Okay, here we go. Next story. 56 years 56-year 56-year mystery. Man's high school ring lost in Texas, found on Scottish beach. So this story comes from Scotland. In a remarkable twist of fate, a graduation ring lost 56 years ago in Texas has resurfaced over 4,500 miles away on a beach in this place, Kirk Kelly, Fife. Thanks to an amateur treasure hunter with a metal detector. You guys know I love metal detector stories. They're the best. Bruce Walker, 76, of Beaumont, Texas. I think I said that right. Last saw the ring, a gift for his high school graduation in 1968. He had loaned it to a bridesmaid during his brother's wedding reception in Dallas, but it was never returned. Oh no. Decades later, Andrew Kraft, an amateur detectorist, discovered the gold ring while searching for Viking artifacts along the Scottish coast. The ring engraved with what? What is this? Nacogdoches High School. What a weird name. The year 1966 and the initial RBW led Mr. Kraft to contact the school's Alumni Association. They, in turn, connected him with its rightful owner, Robert Bruce Walker. The timing of the discovery was serendipitous as Mr. Walker was visiting Scotland September during a cruise with his wife, Catherine. The two reunited with the ring when their ship docked in Greenock, Inverclyde. What? These are such weird words. I was surprised to learn that it had been found in the shoreline by a metal detectorist in Fife, Walker said. One of our favorite series on Netflix is Detectorist with Mackenzie Crook. Wait, what is this show? I didn't know Netflix has a metal detectorist show, and now I want to watch this. My wife thinks that it's hysterical that a detectorist found the ring. I can't imagine how it got to Scotland, but I'm going to try and find out more about this chain of custody. I think it's probably like somebody found it and then took it to Scotland and then they lost it. That's probably what happened. The reunion was celebrated with a champagne reception aboard a cruise ship Atlas World Voyager, where passengers and crew captivated by the story gathered to witness the moment. Mr. Walker noted the poetic coincidence of champagne being present at both when he lost and regained the ring. My wife points out that it was interesting that champagne was involved when I lost the ring and when I reunited with the ring during the champagne reception on Atlas World Voyager cruise ship 56 years later. The ring now resides in a safer place, entrusted to Catherine for safekeeping. I don't know if that's safer, man. Women lose rings all the time. Okay, that was not a nice comment. Very, very cool story. I love metal detector stories. They're so cool and weird. And I definitely want to check out the show. What was the show called again? Detectorists with Mackenzie Crook. I want to watch the show. That sounds awesome. Very cool. What's up, Boosh? How you doing? Aw, you guys like my little story about Sailor Moon. That's cute. Happy Thanksgiving, you guys. Hope you guys had a happy Thanksgiving. Okay. Speaking of really cute couples, like that last story was kind of about. Here is another really cute couple. We only got a couple more stories to go. And this is one of them. Dad lists things mom says that he can't say back, and mom can't stop laughing. This is kind of funny because it's kind of pointing out the like the kind kind of like the sexisms that women do to men, but we can't they can't do to us, and it's kind of funny. So here we go. This is actually I thought it was a really funny video. So here we go. The double standards.
Things your mother has said to me that I could never say to her. Okay. You ready for this?
Yeah. All right.
I wrote it down. Ready? Okay.
Get your glasses.
Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
Change your pants before we leave. Your ass is sagging. I write them down. Number 2, fix your hair.
That's a woman.
You look like an axe murderer. That's terrible. Number 3. Try again. I'm not going out with you looking like that.
Can you
Yeah,
imagine?
right. Ready? Next one. This one is my favorite. Ready? Fix your shirt so your belly isn't sticking out.
Oh no.
I don't have a belly. All these years I'm doing sit-ups, push-ups. I don't have a belly. You don't want it sticking out. But it doesn't stick out.
That's really funny. It's like I really enjoyed this video. Oh wait, there's more. Hold on, I want to watch this. I want to watch this other one. If there's more, we need to watch it. Cuz that sounded I want to see more of this couple. It's hilarious. Okay, no, that was the real video. Oh no, here we go. Okay, there's another one. Let's watch that. Let's watch that. This couple is hilarious. Some of the comments are like saying like how they're like a really good couple, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, that's true. They are a really good couple. Here's a mom. Things my mom says about my dad.
Things your mother has said to me that I could never say to her. And everybody loves these glasses. Once she called me dumb as a stump.
You want 4 fake leather jackets from a stranger in the parking lot because he spoke Italian. And to the ATM machine. You did not.
Stop complaining.
Okay, that's dumb.
If it was anything serious, you'd be dead by now. Me to be dead? My.
About the same rib for years.
Right, ready? Here is the grand slam. You ready for this one? We're watching the movie 42 about Jackie Robinson. And she looks at me and she says, every woman wants a man with a body like that. Go. Can you imagine if I ever said anything like that to her?
Yeah, you can't say that to her. It's true. We can't.
Of things your mother has
It's
said
true.
to me that
It's
I
true.
could never say to her.
There's just certain things that you can't say as a man to a woman. You just can't do it. It's not cool. It's not cool. You can't do that. You can't call your wife fat. You just no. But it's true. We do that all the time. Like I do that to my husband. Like I don't call him fat, but like my husband will wear like, things that are just very what's the nice way of saying this? Very casual. And so like I'll be dressed up and I'm like super dressy, and he'll be like, "Really? Are you like is that you're dressing up like that dressy?" And I'm like, "Yeah, like that's who I am. I dress up. I'm a dressy girl." And I'd be like, "You might want to go change cuz you look like a bum." Like, So then he'll be like, "Okay, I'll go put on a better shirt." Like, like that kind of thing. But he can't say that to me. But then again, that'll never happen because I'm always dressed nice. So like, you can't be like, go and change that. If you ever called me fat, we would have an issue. We would have an issue if you called me fat. You can't do that. You can't do that to your wife. Oh my goodness. Let's see if there's any other ones of them. No, but this chick's TikTok seems pretty cool. So if you guys want If you want to go check out more of her videos, she seems like she's got a good TikTok slash, just like a fun family. So here it is. I'm going to share it in the chat. So if you guys want to go and check her out, if you're into TikToking, I'm dropping it in both Rumble and Twitter. I mean, not Twitter, Rumble and YouTube. Man, there's too many names now. Can't even keep up. Doc Risky, that's mean. Oh, that's mean. Okay, get ready to cry a little bit. We've been laughing too much. Shields up, people, because this next one is kind of like really cute, but in the sweetest way possible. I was like, oh my God, so sweet. This is too sweet. Shields, people, shields. We need them for this next one. Here we go. Classmates surprise 8-year-old who's never had a birthday party. That's so sad. In a heartwarming story from Mexico, Colombia, a group of compassionate children gave their classmate Angel David a birthday surprise he'll never forget. This is so sweet. Growing up with limited resources, Angel had never experienced the joy of a birthday party that changed when his classmates decided to throw him one. As Angel walked into the room, the entire class began singing to him. We're going to watch that here. Here we go. Cumpleaños feliz. They're saying happy birthday. Oh. He's overwhelmed. Oh. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm not gonna cry. Maybe a little bit. Little tiny good humans. Tiny. They're tiny good humans, you guys. That was so sweet. Oh. And I've already watched that video like twice. But that was really sweet, you guys. I know, me too. Like this like the third time I'm watching it. And I'm like, I might have a little bit of tears in my eyes. Oh man, good humans. Good humans. Little tiny good humans. Tiny good humans. Aw, Steeleg, what's up, man? Says thanks for all you've done for us. You are one of the few amazing good humans out there. Be blessed. Oh man, thank you. You be blessed too. I hope you had a happy Thanksgiving, buddy. Thanks for being here and always supporting me. You're very kind. Oh my God. Very, very cute. And now I believe this is going to be the final story of the day. It's not really a story, but it kind of is. It's about elephants. Because elephants are awesome. It says, sharing is caring. Elephant's sweet gesture warms hearts. This is so cute. Elephants are amazing. Look at this, so cute. They're eating a sugar cane. And then the older elephant shared it with the younger one because it wanted some. I was like, can I have some? And then the older elephant was like, sure, buddy. I'll give you some. Here, let me get it for you. There you go. We can share. Sharing is caring, you guys. Even elephants do it. How adorable was that? It just makes me love elephants even more because elephants are amazing. 200 Watt Studios for $5 says, I know I'm not the only one that is thankful for Nina. Oh, 200 Watt Studios. That is so sweet. Thank you, man. See, now you're going to make me cry. I was already almost like crying with that video. This kind of comment, you're trying to send me over the edge. But seriously, thank you. No, in all seriousness, 200 Watt Studios, everybody in the chat, in all seriousness, I'm only here because of you guys. You guys give me hope every week showing up to this show. The support you've given me has been incredible during the last 4 years through hardships, through all of it. Good days, bad days. We've been together. We've been hanging out. We're like a little family now, a little online family, a little parasocial family. So I really appreciate you. I love seeing the familiar faces in the chat, even when you're being weird and calling that poor grandmother that's amazing a gilf. It's okay. Like I love you guys. I accept you guys, and I'm so glad that you're here with me and just sharing this journey. Like you're just sharing this journey with me and going on this YouTube experience with me. Because I mean, I don't know. You never know how long you can do it for, But for now that we're here together, it's been the best. It's been a really cool ride. And so thank you, all of you in the chat. You guys are fantastic. Thank you for supporting me. It's just, that's all I can really say. I mean, there's no other words. So again, thank you. Appreciate you. Love you guys. Thank you so much. And Boosh just became a member. So thank you for becoming part of the Infinity family. You were so very kind. Thank you for that. Although I did see your other comment, inappropriate. Those are the kind of things that men should never say to women. Just saying, Boosh. Inappropriate. We're family, so I get to call you guys out too. Inappropriate. But thank you for becoming a member of the channel. Inappropriate. You know what you did. You know what you did. But I still love you. Thank you. TD. It's getting really gay in here now. In the best way, because gay means happy. Yes, please do that. Everybody go and subscribe to my new Good News channel because this show will migrate over there at some point. When it gets going, the channel needs to pick up a little bit more. It needs subscribers, it needs watch hours. Once we get it going, we're going to be going over there and doing our good news thing over there because it needed a home. It needed its own home. So it has one now. Go and subscribe over there. The pinned comment has it as well as the description. So make sure you go and do that. And next week, when I see you guys, this will be different. We'll be in Christmas time, and it'll be fun. It'll be fun. We'll probably talk more about giving stories and all this stuff. Yay! Grizzled Entertainment says done and done. Well, thank you. You guys have been fantastic. So I'm gonna go now because I gotta go and actually record some good news stories for the new channel, for the Good News Infinite Hope channel. And then I gotta go and get all the food ready to take over to my Friendsgiving, the annual Friendsgiving. So I'm gonna go do that. I love you guys. See you guys next week. And until then, remember to practice kindness, be kind to yourself, be kind to one another, practice empathy. It costs nothing to be kind, everybody, especially to yourselves. Be careful Be careful out there because don't trip and fall, everybody. It's getting cold. And we'll be around next week. We'll see you guys next week. Bye. Love you. Bye bye. Wait. Hold the show. Hold the phone. We got another super chat here. Spike Insanity is delaying the exit, saying learn the Gilligan's Island theme song for next week. Oh, you're giving me homework now? Oh wait. I meant this.
Back here live at the Waterfront Village with my friend the zombie, Jonathan. You're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
All right.
You're giving me homework? It has to be in the heart, Spike. I can't just go. Fine. I'll try. I will try to learn the Gilligan's Island song for next week. Just for you. Because you paid me to. So okay. I have to write this down now. Hold on. Is there anybody else that wants more theme songs learned? I guess the going rate is $10. I'm just joking. Okay, hold on. Learn Gilligan's Island theme. I really hope it's not that Island Boy song. Whatever that thing was. Okay. See you guys next time. Bye. Oh, hold on. Wait. Let me. Whoa. Okay. There we go. Okay. I'm okay. Okay. Love you guys. Bye. See you next time.
I know you want mine, come rain or come shine. Give me some good news. Give me some good news today. I don't want to waste no more of our precious time. Give me some good news. Give me some good news.